Greetings everyone, I bring a new video of another strategy in OTC market. In this case, I'm only going to use two indicators. More than anything, the strategy is for an experience time of 30 seconds. Okay, we're gonna use right now Zig Zag and moving average. Look at the time frame. Okay, 1 minute and to 5 seconds. All right. So Zig Zag and moving average. Well, we're going to detect the trend first. What indicator we're going to use? Zig Zag, we're gonna use this configuration. Okay, the styles. All right, this is the full configuration, guys. Let's go to the next one. And now the moving average. Style, in this case, I put the red color. You can put the color you choose, trend thickness. All right. Now that I have the configuration ready, can I start trading to see what is this about? Should understand how should I calculate the trend? How to calculate that? Well, we have to realize maybe it's the price is always going up, it's going down. We have to see that. When the trend warnings is difficult for me calculated, and enter the downside or upside. Remember, those two markets give a surprise, and sometimes we see one is the very abrupt and then abrupt rise. But let's look at the stable, the good pair, and from here I'm going to get an entry. Okay, we have the first entry right here, guys. That's good analysis. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to take this Intel. We're going to move it as one. Okay, let's see what the price does. Zigzagging up, price goes up, it goes up and go to 5 seconds. Okay, when I'm going to enter in Intel, in this case, when it's break through the average, of course, I'm not going to enter in the range. You also have to see if the trend is clear. I'm going to enter on the rise. That's 30 seconds right now. If not, I'm not going to enter that. Okay, that's what you have to see too. If the price is compressed like this, you can also identify. Don't look at the price, doesn't happen, it doesn't work. Or if there is support is not used to me, an example of an explanation. Look at this. Not to take entry only as a guide. What is the point of that? Okay, what is the use of it? So I open a trade using the buy button, 5 second time frame, 30 seconds expiration time with $9. Hey, do you want to join a group where shares signals and strategy that really work? And the best part, it's completely free. Then listen up. In my free group, I share various strategies, insights, and live operations, 100% real and transparent. I will never ask you for money and won't spend anything to join, alright? Want to learn how to earn more with operations? Click the link in the description or the first pinned comment and join the group now. See you there, guys. Okay, all those indicators with the range, but for a case study in the indicators, guys, the price is exceeding the zone. And that's giving me upward strength. Look at this. Okay, wait, the pair is volatile. Let's see how it ends. And look at this. The first position, guys, we got this. All right, on our cat OTC. That was good entry. $17. All right, it's going to turn on me. You might want to wait for at least another kind of could be a test. In my case, well, 30 seconds, that is the good one. All right, so let's see that when I'm one. Going up where they should go up. That's a very volatile pair. Look at the candle generating so fast. If a pair is too volatile, it's better to look for another criterion, guys. But well, we'll win and enter it fast 5 seconds. You can just change between the time frames to get a good analysis and give me the right decision. If I launch the time, I might lose. So when I'm going to look for a next entry to go back to that. Take the entry, guys, on that. Using Zig Zag again. Alright, on this pair, X on mob. And look at this. Okay, look at the moving average, but it's going up. First criterion, price is above the average. Second criterion, 5 seconds on the Zig Zag tells me it's drawing upwards. Look at this. In this case, here it's break, yeah, but look, expected retracement, and I want and wait for it to break the average again. And look at this, guys. We win on that. Another win quickly. That's what I have to do. Almost $32. What do you like at that? I'm not going to enter all there at once. If you look at here, the price was break with a retest, but when it's break again, this gives me more and easily gain a position to trend. It goes up because the trend is bullish in movement. And well, it's already turned into 5 seconds, so that is what generating the success for me. Second success, alright? Let's look for a new entry. Some case, right? So it's necessary to take a look, right? But since we have to be careful with so high up and could react to resistance concepts. So the next position I'm going to be with an amount of $32 and going to trade it this favor. Okay, an upward entry light counted this, and the price has been falling sharply, but it's a macro trend and we have support and the price reaction and with green enveloping. Price breaking the average indicator upward trend. First case, let's go to 5 seconds in the case. Well, it's broke the average a while ago, but right now around the reads where is upward Zig Zag started to take sharp. So that's why I entered to see that. And we gotta win again, guys. Look at that one. $62, okay? That's just have been falling, and here you can see the big movements. Right now it's happening, look at that. It's just a reaction, it could enter again upward if you look at this, okay? We just need to pay attention to that, guys. That's very important. Look at this revert right now. That's a great correction. So the first one you need to pay attention, and we have this position. Now let's use $61 for the next one. All right. That is a new criteria. Let's use that on Netflix OTC right now. 5 seconds. Okay, we can change this to M1 to see what has happened. 30 seconds on the expiration time, guys. Don't forget about that. Look at this. That's a good one. And 5 seconds again. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Before I see the results of this trade, how about competing for a 100 account to test the strategy I taught in the video? It's simple. Leave a positive comment and join my Telegram group through the link in the description. Let's make the most of it. So, guys, stay patient and then support zone can say with wait for it to break average and for it to turn upwards, look position gain in that. But for my final entry is given out $9 to 115. I make you have to practice a lot of this strategy because it's not entry. That's another strategy. You know what it's like to win, then you also have to see the subtrend. Well, the other trend is if I get this, okay, I'm going to lose practically clear. Let's very volatile OTC markets. Don't look at the speed at which it goes up. No, to say they'd have to see taken into account too. All right, that is gold very high. I want to enter because the entry point here is vital, based on the fact that 30 seconds. Maybe I could wait a while for a enter, okay? In markets like where look, but that already turned into 10 seconds. From here to here, well, I wouldn't trade the pair like the body scare, okay? I hope you like it, guys. It's a 30-second strategy. You want to do something like that well. Some people who say you can lose this 5 seconds, so it's temporarily, not because it will be like flipping on coin, something like that, because here you don't even know it can turn around for a moment. Fall suddenly 5 seconds on turn and more 5 seconds. With that average, it gives me more or less sub-trend and fast movement. Leave your opinion in the comments about your finger for that stars. You have used it, if you work it, you lost it, well, that can help me to filter patterns or entry. See you in the next video, guys, and have a good day. See you later. And just give your comment, please.